Ravens at the Broncos. Big game. You circled this on the schedule this spring. Mike Shanahan's team bounced in the playoffs last year, 21-3 in Baltimore. Baltimore hadn't lost since last October to the Bengals, upset him last week. Elvis picked off by Big Chester McLaughlin. Look at the big fella rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. And he fumbled it out of bounds at the 3. Gerback, coming off the 3-pick game last week, an early pick here puts the Broncos in business. Brian Greasy, Dwayne Carswell, banged, but touchdown 20 seconds in, 7-0, B-men. Gerback to Travis Taylor. Kennedy misses. Taylor can move. 63 yards, setting up a Stover field goal, 7-3 Denver. Ray Lewis and Tom Nalen, Tom, the center against the middle linebacker pair of Pro Bowlers.
Yeah, and this meant so much today because oftentimes the Broncos went with the empty backfield, but you see the ability of Ray Lewis to move, shed tackles, shed blockers, and work tackle to tackle.
Dwayne starts with the interception on the Greasy rollout. And Elvis Gerback to the missile. Cadre Ishmael. Now that's a nice play. Tying the game at 13. He dialed the right number. Ishmael with the catch. Gerback to Shannon Sharp. 10 yards. He had the big play last year against his ex-mate Denver in the playoffs. Gerback. Travis Taylor. Touchdown. 20-13 Ravens. 5 minutes remaining. The Broncos down 7. Greasy. Desmond Clark drops him. 2 minutes to go, 4th and 10, a 20-13 game. Greasy looking for Eddie Kennison, but they call Rod Woodson on pass interference.
A questionable call as well. When you look at it, you don't see a lot of contact in that defensive backfield.
But here comes the Ravens D, the overthrow. Corey Harris, Greasy upset, he should be. Brian Billick, Ravens win in Denver, 20-13. And the Baltimore Ravens come back, and what a defensive performance they allow. They allow a 3-yard run. They really allow no touchdowns, don't they?
Yeah, I think that when you start talking about this defense, you're starting to talk about, again, it's one of the great defenses to ever play football. And I think that last week what we saw against the Bengals to some extent was an aberration. The Broncos have to run the football. They're actually, over the course of the last 5 years, one of the great running teams in this league, maybe in the history of this league. So certainly when you see 24 carries for 61 yards, you know that they were made a one-dimensional team by the Baltimore Ravens.